Max. You look worried.
I know, I'm worried about Julia. She didn't answer.
Well, maybe the telephone pole's down. You know, that bad storm.
I don't know. I don't like this, Luna. I want to get home as soon as possible.
It's always Sarah in trouble. Sarah and me. Well, where is she this time, Bo? The new... Or should I say, the old love of your life?
I don't know. See, that's why I'm so worried.
Here we go again, Bo. Sarah and her poor little victim routine.
No, it's not a routine. Cassie, look, I know you're angry right now, but try to understand this. Sarah has been gone for more than an hour. Now, either she's lost or she could be in very serious trouble.
One Life to Live. Brought to you by Bounce. It stops static before static stops you.
Static can make your skirt do the twist.
It'll stop you.
Static can make your hair take off.
It'll stop you.
And static can leave you hanging.
It'll stop you.
The more you move, the more static can build up. But you can stop static clean with Bounce. Bounce leaves clothes virtually static-free.
It won't stop you.
Bounce stops static before static stops you.
He vowed he'd return one day to prove their love affair with butter didn't have to end because of cholesterol.
Jimmy, you're back.
This is for you.
I can't believe it's not butter.
I can't believe it's not butter is the only spread flavored with real sweet cream buttermilk for a fresh butter taste, but without the cholesterol.
I found my true love.
I can't believe it's not butter. Also available in sweet unsalted sticks.
What's special about Pampers Spaces? Everything.
For example, Pampers Spaces has a cutout notch for newborns' tender belly buttons. With another leading diaper, you still have to fold it back.
Means no, CJ.
Bye. Thanks for coming.
It's 10:30 at night. I mean, the party's over. Yeah, but the other party's just about to begin.
Yeah, it's pretty nice of Luna to have you over for a slumber party, right, CJ?
Yes, thank you. You're welcome. Come on over here, little Al. You give me a kiss goodnight, and I can see you till morning.
All right.
You know, I'm really glad we came after all.
Yes.
But I should get back soon. Uncle Carlo's gonna start worrying.
Hey, it looks like the storm's blowing over. I see some lights coming on outside. Maybe that's a good sign, huh?
Sign of what?
Nothing. Don't worry about it. Bye, Tina. See you later. Come on, let's go. Let's go, guys.
Luna.
Thanks, Wanda.
Good night, sweetheart.
Kathy, I know that I've hurt you, and I wish there was a way that I could change that.
I gave you a choice, Bo. Right after our wedding, when she came back, I told you to go to her if she made you happy.
You made me happy. See, when I thought that Sarah was dead, you were the one that brought me back to life. You gave me hope.
I'm not a therapist, or a crutch, or a convenience. I'm your wife. Or I wanted to be.
Look, Cassie, I never intended to cause you any pain.
No, you never wanted to face your own feelings. You never really cared about me at all.
I cared about you. I always will.
How dare you? I didn't come here for your pity. I came here to tell you exactly what I think of you. You are not just dishonest, Bo. You are a coward.
Sarah, you all right? I've been looking everywhere for you. Sarah, where have you... Sarah.
I want to talk to Sarah. Alone.
She's upset.
She's upset. No, I've heard her.
Sarah. All right. I'll be in the lobby.
Let me go! You never learn, do you?
Hold on, Nigel. Are you sure you locked this door when we left?
Well, positive, sir. I wouldn't dream of leaving Mrs. Medina alone without making certain everything was locked.
All right. Okay. Come down. Stay here.
Sir.
Now stay put, all right, Nigel? I suppose it's going to this.
Mrs. Medina.
Julia! Can you hear me? Julia, can you hear me? It's gonna be... Nigel, call an ambulance, all right?
I'm so frightened. I'm so scared.
What frightened you, Julia? What frightened you? What happened?
Shots. Gunshots upstairs.
Julia, listen, okay. I've got to check it out, all right? The ambulance is on its way. Are you going to be okay? Okay, this girl, all right? Now, Nigel's going to be right back. Just hold on,
Max, be careful. Be careful.
Please hurry. Carlo, what happened?
Renee. What about Renee, Carlo? What about Renee? Who did this? Who shot you? Carlo? Carlo? Carlo! Oh, damn it. Don't you die up, Carlo! Don't die!
We were friends. A year you were gone, and we thought you were dead. I missed you. I mourned for you.
Cassie, I know.
Why did you stop me, Sarah? When you came back, I offered to divorce him. I told you I was ready to walk away. But you wouldn't let me. You said it wasn't my choice or yours, only Beau's.
I felt that was best.
Yes, you were very noble, Sarah. Up until the moment he chose me. And that's when you tried another tack. Help me, Beau, I'm afraid. Help me, Beau, I can't sleep. Help me, Beau, I took too many pills. Help me, help me, help me, save me!
Look, I know how it must look to you, Cassie, but it's...
But somehow, Beau was always in the neighborhood to rescue you.
Beau is a good man, Cassie. He tried to do right by you. In the end, he
couldn't deny the great passion of his life, and vice versa.
I love him,
And you're sorry it hurts me, etc. Fine, Sarah. You've won the prize. He's all yours. But let me offer you some friendly advice. If he lied to me and cheated on me, what's to stop him from doing the same thing to you when another vulnerable woman comes along and begs him to save her? And she will, Sarah. Just wait.
Hey, barkeep, how about one for the road, huh?
No, the bar is closed.
Really?
Yes.
Looks open to me.
We just had a birthday party for little Al, okay?
Yeah?
Yes.
Well, where's that little devil man CJ, huh?
He and Al went over to Luna's for a slumber party. Kane...
Wait, does that mean that Mommy's off for the night?
No, it doesn't mean that Mommy is off for the night.
Oh, come on, Tina, give a guy a break,
No,
huh?
Kane, I gave you a break and you nearly had me killed, so just...
No, Tina, come on, it wasn't my fault. What do you...
Okay, is everything okay, hon? Yeah, we're just about finished in here, Wanda.
Tina, you and I are far from finished, okay? And what we have...
Kane, what we have is hazardous to my health, okay? Now, I admit it has been exciting. It has been almost thrilling sometimes, but I just want to do the sensible thing and quit while I'm alive, all right?
The sensible thing.
Yes.
What the hell?
What's wrong?
It's my spoon bracelet. I always carry it with me. It must have fallen off when...
Well, you want to go outside and
No,
look?
no, it's okay. It's okay. Now, Tina, from now on, you're going to have to be my lucky charm, okay?
Can you give us some idea of what's going on in there?
I promise I'll let you know as soon as I know something, okay? I'll tell you what, I promise from my lips to your ears. Deal. What's the plan with Chief Nichols? Hey, Mulligan, how you do? Fellas. Tell the darkroom boys to jump the primary exposure.
It's ironic, isn't it? All evening I was expecting Carlo Hesser to come here and kill me.
Why would you expect that, Mrs. Medina?
Gavin?
I was just okay, Troy. I'll be leading this investigation personally. Mrs. Medina.
Well, we all know that Carlo Hesser was responsible for my car accident. Recently, he paid me a little visit.
Yeah, he tried to silence you about Duane Demarest's death. And so you thought it was only a matter of time before he tried to finish the job.
All right, okay, she's admitted she was afraid of Carlo. Now, can you just cut it out? The woman has been through a lot tonight.
I need to know exactly what happened here tonight.
Now.
Well, I already told all this to Commissioner Nichols.
I need to hear it. Now.
I was left alone in my room when everyone else went to the party.
Party?
Yes.
Yes. We had a birthday party for my son Al at Wanda's. I was there. I took Al and Nigel, who works for me. We left Julia upstairs alone.
And what time was this?
I already have all the times. That is, if you trust my notes.
Okay, fine. Mrs. Medina, go on.
The power was out all over town. My room was lit by candlelight. I know this sounds ridiculous, but... Well, it was dark. There were shadows on the wall and thunder and lightning. I was absolutely terrified.
Yes, and were you afraid of the thunder and lightning or Carlo Hesser?
Both. Both. So I decided to lock my door and stay in my room until everyone else got back. And then the phone rang.
I was calling from Wanda's to make sure she was okay.
Yes, but I didn't pick it up because I thought it might be Carlo, and then he'd find out that I was here alone.
Time?
Approximately 9 p.m.
Approximately?
Look, the clocks had stopped in my room as well, and it was too dark to see my watch. You know, It was just then that I heard some sort of noise downstairs. And the phone rang again.
Time?
20 minutes later.
Approximately. That's okay if you did. And so you were still too scared to answer the phone?
Yes. I was terrified, sitting in this wheelchair. And then I heard a crash in the attic. And then what sounded like footsteps going upstairs.
That was the first sound you heard, wasn't
Yes, yes, and then almost immediately afterwards, I heard what I thought were more footsteps going upstairs. Yes.
There was a storm outside. It was thunder. There was lightning.
I don't need a weather report. What next?
Shots. Gunshots. 3 gunshots. That I'm absolutely sure of. And then more footsteps, but this time coming down the stairs. I must have been out of my mind. I decided to unlock my door and push myself out into the hallway. And that was when someone came up behind me, and they pushed me down the stairs. The next thing I knew, I woke up with a rather nasty headache. And I was trying to pull myself down the rest of the stairs to get help.
That's when I came home and I found her.
Mrs. Medina, do you think it was Carlo Hesser who grabbed your wheelchair and pushed you out?
I don't see how that could have been possible, because the gun was fired while I was still in my room. By the time I got out into the hallway, Carlo must already have been shot.
And are you absolutely sure that you heard the gunshots before you left the room?
Absolutely.
I want to see the body.
Yes, of course.
Mr. Holden, would you be so kind as to join us? Man, I'm glad you're on the case. What you got?
3 injury wounds from what looks like a small caliber weapon.
We found empty .38 casings.
Any powder burns?
Yeah. You were shot no more than 6 feet away?
You started.
Hank?
Yeah.
His lip's also swollen.
All right, thanks, my guy.
Okay.
It could be a mild hit.
How's that?
Got a clean crime scene. All we have is some traces of mud that were in the foyer. Could be a footprint. Broken pane of glass by the front door, which could indicate forced entry. And a man's monogrammed scarf found near the body.
It's not Carlo's initials on the scarf?
Well, could be. The only initial on it was the letter C.
Let me have your pen.
What?
Your pen. Well, 9/16/84. Letter B.
It's like a man's bracelet.
Recognize it? How about you, Nichols? Tell me, is there anything else your people overlooked?
You will get a full report in the morning.
Let's say first thing, 9 a.m. on my desk, huh?
Yes.
Yeah, of course.
You're taking this kind of personally, aren't you, Deanna? Carlo is dead. Probably deservedly so. War's over.
The battle is over. The war is still going on. Someone robbed me of the pleasure of closing the prison door on Carlo Hesser.
Well, whoever did it
probably deserves a medal. Whoever did it's going to wish that they'd let the law handle Carlo Hesser. Because now, they've got me to deal with. Get him.
guilty and relieved all at the same time. All I know for sure is that we couldn't go on without telling Cassie. Where were you, honey? You were gone for a long time. I know you weren't at the general store like your note said.
I went for a drive instead. I just drove around for a long time, and then I parked by the lake, and I just sat there looking at the water.
In a rainstorm?
What, you don't believe me?
I was worried about you.
Well, I tried to call, and the line was busy from the payphone, and I kept driving. But somewhere out in that storm, I finally faced what's been terrorizing me about Carlo Hesser. And I don't think he can ever frighten me again.
So this was not done by a pro. This was face to face. Whoever claimed Carlo's clock wanted him to know it. They wanted him to see their face. So you add the scarf, if it isn't Carlo, and the man's bracelet. It's too careless. No. This shooting was personal.
Then how do you account for Hesser's being here? Holden and the family were out. Julia was in her room, but he didn't go after her. Instead, he chose the attic. Why?
I was hoping Mr. Holden would help us.
Me?
Yeah. Carlo's flashlight batteries were dead. He knew his way around the house in the dark.
Well, maybe that's because he used to live here. I don't know, maybe he left something up in the attic.
Such as?
Well, I wouldn't know about that. The man was into gambling, he was into drugs, he was into anything. It could have been anything up there.
Anything or something in particular?
Like I said, how would I know?
Or maybe you would know if there was something turned upside down or misplaced. You know, when you found the body?
What, didn't Troy explain to you? I didn't find a body. Carlo was still alive when I found him.
No, I didn't get that little bit of information. Did he say anything before he died?
Nothing that made any sense.
Let me be the judge of that.
Okay. A name. He whispered a name.
Well, what name?
Renee?
Are you sure about the name he said, Mr. Holden?
He said, Renee, forgive me.
I'm beyond scared. I'm petrified. It's 11:30 p.m., and I have no idea where the stranger I call my husband is. I knew he was capable of drunken rage, even violence. But the way he attacked Carlo in public was so unprovoked, so out of control.
Asa, is that you?
I guess I was just praying it was you.
One Life to Live will continue in a moment.
See what's new at the stadium for this year's Padres opener at 5.
please say that you can help me. You're my last hope.
The kitchen is closed.
Oh, no, it's my husband. I'm looking for my husband. And we were supposed to have dinner at the Buchanan Palace restaurant, I thought. And he never showed up. That was hours ago.
Your hubby is probably at Giorgio's. That's where a lot of my former customers go.
He's not there!
Oh, have you been there, too? Please don't cry on me. Mrs. Hesser, don't cry. Don't cry on me.
I'm sorry. It's just I can't help it. Nobody understands why I love Carlo. They think he's such a bad man. And I love him in spite of all of his faults.
Why don't you go talk to Stephanie? Stephanie, she's over there with Joey Buchanan. Go, maybe she knows where her uncle is. Go.
Thank you so much. Stephanie, honey.
Alex, what are you doing here?
I was wondering if maybe you'd seen your uncle tonight. Have you seen him?
No, I haven't seen him since I left the apartment. I mean, he doesn't check in with me or vice versa. Are you satisfied?
No, I'm not satisfied. I think I better go home. It's better for him in case he decides to call. Stephanie, would you please come with me? You really shouldn't be late. I'll just late. It's almost midnight, you know.
Alex,
I think
you can't make
be
me go.
But Stephanie, you know how he worries about you. Now, what if something's wrong? Do you want to make it even worse? You don't have to go with her, Stephanie. Just stay with me. I'll get you home.
No, Joey. I think she's right. I should get home. I don't want him to worry about me.
Thank you. Now, you kids go get your coat, and Joey, I'll drop you off on the way home. How can you stay with her? She gives Freddy Krueger nightmares.
No kidding.
Oh, Kane, Tina. What a pleasant surprise.
Says who?
Alex, if you don't mind.
No, I don't mean to interrupt. Not at all. And I'll talk to you later.
What was that all about?
How do I know? I mean, she's not eating a fruitcake, right?
Kane. Are you up to something?
Tina, how am I going to ever get you to trust me?
Start by telling the truth.
Okay. Let me start. Come on. Come on.
All right. Let's go back to before you say you were knocked unconscious.
What do you mean, say? See the bump on her forehead?
All right, Max. I will tell you.
Thank you, Mrs. Medina. Then tell me how long it took from the time you heard the footsteps until the gunshots.
Do you mean the first set of footsteps she heard, or the second?
Both. One must have been Carlo's, and one must have been the murderer's. But who went up first? Carlo or the murderer? Did Carlo walk into a trap, or was he followed?
If it was a trap, somebody lured him. Or else, why would he have gone up to the attic?
Mrs. Medina, you said you heard a crash before the footsteps. Who made the crash?
Look, it all happened so quickly. I mean, maybe it was a clap of thunder I heard. I don't know. But one thing I know is I heard these footsteps, and then a second set of footsteps, and then only moments later, the shots. And then more footsteps coming downstairs.
And doing all of this, you never checked your time?
The clock stopped, remember? The storm, the power was out.
Mrs. Medina is wearing a wristwatch.
I told you it was too dark for me to see my watch. And anyway, I was terrified. I couldn't move.
And yet, you unlocked the door after hearing the gunshots. And then you went out into the hall, placing yourself in danger.
I was not in my right mind, and I certainly wasn't concerned about what time it was. But since you seem so concerned, look at this. When I was pushed down the stairs, my watch broke.
9:30. It stopped at 9:30 p.m.
Yes.
Thank you, Mrs. Medina. This could be very important. May I?
Yes, of course. Take it.
File this and seal it.
Yes, of course.
Mrs. Medina, that'll be all for now.
What are you suggesting? That she threw herself out of the wheelchair, knocked herself out?
Of course not. But on the other hand, she admitted that she had a reason to fear Carlo Hesser, perhaps killing him before he killed her. Now, that is a motive.
Yeah, motive, of course. But what about your opportunity? Carlo Hesser was killed point blank upstairs in the attic? Or do you think she wheeled that wheelchair up the stairs?
No, she really wouldn't have to. Really, if she could walk.
Are you out of your mind, Gannon? The woman is an invalid. Ask her doctor.
I intend to. And until and unless I'm convinced she's paralyzed, Julia Medina will remain a suspect. Hello, boys and girls. Listen, I've got some news for you. Carl Hesser was found here this evening, shot 3 times in the chest, upstairs in the attic of Mr. Holden's home. Now, my office is investigating. We have many suspects. We don't know who exactly. But as soon as we find out, I'll let you guys know. All right? From me to you. We've got clues, we've got suspects, and I'll let you know when it's time.
You just pick up the phone and dial. It's how difficult. And then there you go. There's your magazine.
That's how easy it is to subscribe or renew Episodes magazine.
Easy. Picked up the phone and ordered. Easy, easy, easy.
Very easy to order. It's a great magazine.
1-900 820
Soap.
That simple $4 phone call gets you a full year of Episodes.
Can't get any easier than that.
Asa? Asa, darling, wake up. Asa.
What time is it?
It's early. The sun just came up.
Let a man sleep, for God's sakes.
I have been so worried about you. I was up past midnight. When did you come in?
What the hell's the difference? Let me sleep.
Asa, not until you tell me where you were last night.
Since when do I have to check in with the likes of you?
I'm still married to you. You're my husband. I care.
That is just so much bull. You can kick me out of my bedroom. You can sneak visits to Carlo. Then don't expect me to punch a damn time clock. Oh, and while we're on the subject, so sweetie pie, where were you last night?
Right here.
You can lie better than that, Renee.
It's not a lie. I was waiting for you.
The only one you wait for is Carlo Hesser.
No, please, Asa, don't.
Get out. This is my room. Out. Out.
Oh, no, listen, my beautiful senorita. For Umberto Calderon,
Umberto Calderon?
nothing is impossible.
I think I like Herr Heinrich Kaiser better.
All right, yeah. Would you like Herr Kaiser? Whatever the lady prefers.
Well,
The lady gets, yeah? What are you saying, come? Ross, you like this?
on second thought, I think I prefer Hudson King. He was really very charming.
I give up. No pleasing, baby.
Mm-hmm. There's definitely pleasing me. I like all the faces, all the voices.
What about the man behind him?
I don't know the man.
What are you talking about? You spent almost the whole night here sitting with them and talking.
Okay, I spent almost the whole night eating junk food and listening to funny stories, but I don't think I'm any closer to the real King Rogan. You know? For instance, why do you keep this motel room?
I told you that. It's my hideaway. This is my home away from home.
Mm-hmm. You have Ace's mansion, though.
Yeah, but that, I'm a guest there. I need my own space. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I'm just used to motel rooms, traveling around the theater, grifting.
interesting.
I like it. I like motel rooms. It gives me a place to practice my craft.
Your craft.
Yeah.
Fooling people into thinking that you're some foreign film director or a gambler or a policeman.
Yeah, well, this is a very handy disguise.
Mm-hmm.
I love disguise.
King,
Yeah.
there's something you've been avoiding all evening.
You know, I think there's some more cheese rings over there on the desk.
King, did you make a deal with Alex behind my back?
No.
You didn't agree to give her the diamonds.
No. Tina, is this the face of a thief and a liar? Okay, well, let me rephrase that. Tina, you know, you just gotta learn how to stop thinking, trust your emotions, and be much happier, seriously.
Oh, you think so?
I know so.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, look at the fun we've had here tonight. We've been up here talking all night long. You didn't even notice the sunrise.
But that is because... Sunrise. Gosh, I gotta go. I gotta go.
Do you think we'll ever really be happy knowing how much we hurt Cassie?
Well, it hurt a lot more if we kept on lying to ourselves and to her. Which would be worse? To make a clean break and let it heal, or to go on denying and pretending?
Just the look in her eyes, I'll never forget that.
I know. I feel sorry for the pain that I caused her, but I don't feel guilty, Sarah, not anymore. For the first time in a long time, I feel clean right now. And I think that what I did was the right thing for all three of us. It wasn't easy, and it wasn't pretty, and it wasn't nice, but we're together. And I wouldn't change that for anything.
It's gonna feel so good to go home.
Now you can't prove I've been sticking my hand in Ace's cookie jar, can you, huh? Can't prove anything, Carlo. Poor Carlo. Each at your own game, Carlo. Now, I'm free of you.
Asa, can you please get that? Hello. Max, darling, what are you doing up at this hour? Merciful God in heaven. No, I'm not all right. Asa? Asa, can you please get that? Hello? Max, darling, what are you doing up at this hour? Merciful God in heaven. No, I'm not all right. I'm going to hang up, Max.
calling at this hour?
Max,
Max, what did he want?
you don't have to worry about Carlo anymore. He won't come between us anymore. Someone murdered him.
All right, I'm coming.
Heard you the first time. Oh, not you. Can a person get any sleep without getting a wake-up call from the district attorney?
Tried to reach you all night, Alex. Where were you?
Not that it's any of your business, but I was checking out every night spot in town because my husband's been a bad boy, and he hasn't come home. Something wrong?
There was a shooting last night.
No, Carlo. Don't say that. Not Carlo.
He's dead.
Oh, God.
Oh, God!
Alex, what's wrong? What happened?
Oh, no.
Stephanie. Oh, Stephanie, I'm so sorry. Your uncle's been killed.
I'm sorry, Miss Hobart. I need to ask you both some questions.
No! Did you have any part at all?
All right. All right, I'll come back later. My condolences, Miss Hobart.
No condolences for me.
Should there be, Alex? I'll be back.
Stephanie.
Babies spend a lot of time on their bottoms, so protecting against diaper rash is important. Beth